I got it.
Hello, this is Team Compostable DXP from Sitecore Hackathon 2022. We've gone ahead and chosen to extend the Sitecore command line interface plugin. And we decided to do that primarily to serve as a proof of concept for creating a Sitecore CLI plugin. We specifically chose Ideal 2 here because documentation on this process does not exist today, and we're hoping that our submission will serve to inspire future Sitecore developers to extend the Sitecore CLI in more creative ways. So what we're going to do now is just kind of walk through how you want to go about using the command line interface command that we actually added. So we might have to pop up a level here because we're not on the project root, but there we go. So the first thing we want to do is show you that we'd access this like any other the other major command lines. So you're going to start with .NET, Sitecore, and if you actually just do like a -H here, you can see that we've added a couple of things. So you'll see a primo and a primo index, and those are the commands that we've added as part of our entry here for Hackathon. So if we start with primo and take a look at what we can do in here, there are a few different commands that are available. Well, there's the one command, hello, but there's a number of options for hello. So if we look at this, we can see that we can specify a message. We can specify a style and determine whether or not we want that returned in verbose or trace methods. So as an example here, we're going to go ahead and use a simple message in a word art style. And you can see how that gets printed to the screen. Pretty cool, huh? We've also got a little bit of Sitecore Hackathon Easter egg for you in here. If you actually use the specific phrase Sitecore space hackathon with no other modifiers, there's some fun little ASCII art here that gets displayed. So you can see the hackathon logos and all their glory here right in your console. The other thing that we'd like to be able to walk you through is using primo index and some of the work that was done around this. So with primo index, the goal here was to add a more visually interesting approach to the rebuild subcommand specifically. So if we go in and we actually run this rebuild subcommand, extending this with another library, you'll see that there's a more interesting visual element here. So we're going to run schema populate, it looks like first. We'll see when these are completed, but then we'll want to run rebuild. And you can see how there's now a table like this one that displays and updates in real time as records are being processed. And there we go. You can see these numbers update as this continues to run. Once they're done, you'll actually see the status column as well, update to completed, like the table above it. And that's pretty much it for our CLI extension plugin. Thank you. This is Team Compostable DXP from Valier.